In my hand, we possibly have one of the worst inventions ever made, or it could be one of the best inventions ever made. And today, I'm going to find out if this Rustlers doner kebab is actually any good, or if it is just a pile of poo. So I'm going to cook it in the air fryer, and the doner meat takes 3 minutes, then I've got to flip it over, then 3 more minutes, and then to put the flatbread in for 1 minute, I believe. But what it actually comes with is a flatbread, doner meat, and garlic mayonnaise and chili sauce. I've not had a Rustlers item in a very long time, and to be honest with you, I absolutely love doner kebabs, as you can tell, by the size of me. So I'm not expecting this to live up to any doner kebab shop ever, but I'm willing to give it a go to see if it really is that bad, or if it is actually any good for the price of it. So let's put it in the air fryer and I'll run you through some of the details on the back of the packet. So let's open her up. To be fair, I thought that would be easier. Ooh. It actually smells quite nice, I'm not gonna lie. But let's just have an initial look at it. So it's straight all in the flatbread. And there is the doner meat. And there is the sachets of sauce. But the doner meat looks okay. I've seen worse. And that's the flatbread. So I'm gonna put it in the air fryer, which is just here. I'm pretty sure I just said it needs 3 minutes, then flip, and then another 3 minutes. Evenly spread the doner meat and cook for 3 minutes. Flipping halfway. Ah, right, so it's only 3 minutes it needs, and then flipping at 1:30, if that makes sense. Then after the 3 minutes, add the flatbread for a further 1 minute. So all in all, it takes 4 minutes. So let's get it in and try and evenly place it around the gaff. It's really thin bits actually, they are a bit strange. However, they do smell quite nice, so I'm very, very intrigued to see what this is going to be like. Not really too sure what I'm going to do with the flatbread. Am I meant to just drop it in on top of it after the 3 minutes? Or is that it? I'm not really too sure. Right. Roughly about 1.5 minutes in, and so far, I don't know if you can see from there. Let me run you through some of the stats. So for this portion, it is 148 grams and it's 329 calories. Fats are 14.1 grams. Carbohydrates are 35.9. Protein is 13.4, which I'm quite surprised at. And the salt is 2.1. And I bought this doner kebab from Tesco's and it cost £2.50. So I need to put it back in for another 1.5 minutes, and I'm gonna see you in a sec, as we can see is my hands. We are done. And I'll tell you what, it's looking rather crispy actually. Don't know if you can see that. They are starting to crisp up nicely, but that is the 3 minutes done. We are just gonna put it on a plate for now, and then, oops, cook the flatbread for 1 minute. Flatbread is all done and it looks exactly the same, just a bit warmer. So let's just put it down for a sec and tip the doner meat on there and then that on there. Perfect, let's sit down. So here it is, the Rustler doner kebab. I'm gonna go straight in and just have a bit of doner meat to start off with and not put any sauce on it because I'm purely interested to see what this doner meat is like. So it's not the best. It smells good, however, which I'm very surprised at, but here we go. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna have another bit straight off. That is weirdly very, very good. Is Rustler onto something here? Because I am absolutely shocked at how good this is. But let's put on the sauce to see if it makes it even better. So we've got the garlic mayo and the chili sauce. Spread that over nice and kind of evenly if we can, sort of. Not a lot of sauce in there. I quite like stuff to have a lot of sauce on it. So if this chili sauce isn't too spicy, I am just going to try it beforehand. Is quite spicy, so I'm just gonna have a little bit. Oh gosh, that is actually rather spicy. Now, the all important flatbread and doner. Let's just have a bit of the flatbread first, actually. very dry. Kind of tasteless, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. However, the all-important bit is in the centre. Let's try and somehow fold this up, because I've just bitten the end off it. So here it is. The moment you have all been waiting for. The moment I have been waiting for. I'm actually going to nip the end off this, because it is just bread. Otherwise it's not going to be able to tell, am I? I'll tell you what. I am very, very happy about that. The only bit that I'll say lets it down is the bread. It's a bit hard. Maybe I cooked it for too long, but it did say a minute. I'm only putting it in there for a minute. But realistically, there's a good amount of doner meat in there, and it actually tastes like doner meat, if that makes sense. I was expecting it to be like, I don't know if you can remember, but years ago, Iceland used to do a pack of doner meat, whether they still do or not, I'm not really too sure. And that was terrible. But this, however, is absolutely splendid. As I say, definitely could have had more sauce in there. The doner strips could have been a bit thicker, because they are quite thin, but I'm really picking at little things now, aren't I? I don't think it really matters. That, for £2.50, is absolutely spot on. I can't give it a great score, but I can't give it a crap score. It's just lovely in the middle. The garlic mayo is lovely. The bread is very chewy. But I don't even know. I'm a bit speechless by it, actually. Because as I say, £2.50 for that, for a Rustlers item, or product as well, is very interesting. I think if I get one next time, I'll definitely have to put it in the air fryer for a little bit longer, just to see if I can crisp up the doner meat a little bit. And I'll be honest with you, I probably wouldn't reuse that sauce. The garlic mayo was lovely, but the chili sauce is just way too spicy for me. However, I did drop a little bit on there, and it does go lovely. I think you could have packed this out as well. As you can see from the picture on the packet, it's got salad and stuff in there as well. But I didn't bother, because obviously that's cheating. Don't want no vegetables or salad. We just want pure meats and pure bread and all of that good stuff. So what can I say on that? For what it was unbelievable. Would I have it again? Absolutely. Would I recommend it to other people? Absolutely. If you like doner meat as much as I do, 100% try it. For £2.50, as it was at Tesco's, unsure what other retailers sell it at, because I was just there and I thought, I'm going to try that because I've seen other people do it. And I thought I'd film it at the same time to see what it's actually like. And yes, it is wonderful, but rubbish at the same time. There's no denying it. Having a doner kebab soba is a little bit like running barefoot. But me having this now makes me want a proper doner kebab this evening. So for whoever has stayed this long, thank you very much. I'm going to be doing more simple food reviews because I think I'm going to enjoy it slightly more at the moment in time anyway, and I'll be able to produce more of it, which I think in my head will work better. On that note, please like, subscribe and comment, and don't forget to smash that hype button. We'll see you in the next video. What it could be, I don't know. Maybe another Rustlers product, or maybe another 7 days challenge. But either way, we'll see you in the next one.